Hey there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy with the Woolly Llama Shop, and I'm back in Lafayette, so that means Shadow is at home. Um, well, today is Wednesday, and what does that mean? It's Wooblin Wednesday. So, Wooblin Wednesday, and I've been doing a horrible job of introducing it here lately. I've been looking back at some of my other videos, and it's like, so if you're new here, Wooblin Wednesday is the brainchild of, I don't even remember now which one of us came up with it. I think all three of us, kind of. Not me, but I went along with it. So my yarny sisters, Missi at Missi's Yarniverse and More, and Patricia at the Yarny Cat Crochet. I think Patricia started the craze with the Woobles, but I don't remember. Anyway, so back a ways, we were doing a really big project, Missi and I. Well, yeah, Patricia was too, but Missi and I were making a blanket for 100 Days of Halloween. And we had some other really big projects going on. And one of us, I think it was Missi, because it wasn't me, I don't think, found that the Woobles, she'd gotten some Halloween Woobles, and she found that it helped to break up the monotony of the blanket, and it gave her some instant gratification. So of course I tried it, and you know, it's like it gave us some feel-good endorphins to do a small project in the midst of a big project, just to keep us going. So that's kind of how Wooblin Wednesday started for us. Now I understand that Woobles are expensive, and well, they do have some really good hooks. But the longer I do this, the more I enjoy doing the little projects. Missi's right; it does help give you that little sense of satisfaction that you have completed something. And so, now that I'm traveling, it also makes for compact, nice things to bring with me. So I did have them all stacked across the front of my TV, the ones that I had been doing. But when I had to go home for my eye surgery, I took them all home, and now they're all sitting in front of my TV at home. But, so that is kind of, and it's nice to look at those little things, and you say, I made that. That's cute. I made that. I did that. So it's just a reminder, too, for me that, you know, yeah, that's cute. I did it. And I've never been a frivolous person. If something didn't have a use, I don't really collect things. I don't have a whole lot of knickknacks per se, but now I found they do have a use. The uses, they bring me joy. I have made them. They bring me joy. Hi, Joy. Joy is another yarny sister who is also doing Wooblin Wednesday with us. So, yeah. Hi, Joy. But, so, before I get into what I've done and what we will be doing, I kind of had to change the way I'm doing Wooblin Wednesday. So I had all of my all of the official Woobles that I had that were Christmas or winter in a coffee cup at home. And if you've watched any, well, I don't know if well, I'll just say this. I'm not going to be home till after the first of the year because of the way my schedule is. So I had to make an executive decision about the way that I am, in the order that I'm making them. I couldn't very well, I don't want to bring a whole lot of stuff with me, so I left my little coffee mug at home. And I didn't get the video made in order to draw. So I just I didn't randomly. I had some thoughts. And so I just I didn't even really arbitrarily do it. Let me just start with this first week. I found this on my way home last time. When I went home last Saturday, Sunday, whatever day I went home. And I was excited because I haven't been able to find any of the Christmas woobles at my local Walmart, any of them around where I live. And so I was like, oh. And so then I had to pick. Well, of course, you know me and that statement I just made about if it doesn't have a purpose. Well, here in my hotel room, I don't have a Christmas tree. Now I have a Christmas tree. If I get this finished before next week. So I am doing Douglas the Fir next week. Then I have some others planned. It's not that I necessarily wanted to do Christmas woobles after Christmas, but there is one winter one I still wanted to do, and I needed the sparkly blue yarn of one of the Christmas ornaments to do it. So if you know, you know which one will be next week. And then you don't know the winter, well, maybe you do. If you know which other winter wooble takes blue yarn, yeah, if you know, you know. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. But for this week, I'm doing Douglas the Fir. I'm not going to open that kit and show you everything in it because it's the standard old stuff. Now, it's got the yarn, it's got the woobly bits, it's got the, you know, it's got all of that stuff. It's, well, it's supposed to have sparkly yarn. I didn't even check that. Oh, it does. It does have sparkly yarn. It has a lot of sparkly yarn. All right, I'll let you peek. It's like got the whole big skein of green. So, anyway, so that is Douglas the Fir. What did I get done last week? Well, I'm just going to have to show you a picture right here of Lola Loca. And if you think about it, I thought hard about this. Lola Loca, what kind of name is that? Folks, Coca-Cola. What do they use? The white polar bear at Christmas time. So instead of Coca-Cola, it's Lola Loca. They do a lot of play on words, I've found. So, anyway, the Coca-Cola bear, even though it's not a Coca-Cola bear, it's a wooble bear. And then here, let's see, here is a picture of my Christmas tree at home. You know, it's got all my little woobles in front of it, and well, all my Christmas woobles, and one little knockoff wooble that wasn't really a wooble, but it's about the same size, so it works. And then there is also a special ornament on my tree, courtesy of my sister Missi, and Missi's Yarn Over Some More. So, that is that. Now, let's see. So I did have some people send me some pictures. This first one, boop, right there, was Valerie. She made a polar bear from Big Twist Baby Bear. I guess that's a type of Big Twist yarn. I don't know. I didn't get much into the Big Twist, and now it's gone. So I mean, I had a few skeins of it, but anyway. So that is her cute little polar bear. I do believe that was Missi's pattern. I don't know. She sent it to me, but that's okay. I'll show it. I'll try to remember to show pictures. I had to start writing stuff down. I had to write notes because I keep forgetting things. And then the next one is Fred by our good friend Donna Hoskinson. And I love her use of Fred. I absolutely, because I'm guilty. I have a little stuffed Amie at home that's about this big, a little knitted monster. I don't know if I showed any pictures of it, but I use it for a needle holder for all my little blunt-ended needles. But yeah, so that is what I have so far. Now there is one more bit of business that I need to talk about for Wooblin Wednesday. It is the Amigurumi Master Patch. And we're going to put it on this side over here. The Amigurumi Master Patch. It is a patch you can earn if you choose. We've been coming up with these different patches as just different challenges for people to earn, and Missi and Patricia and I, when we're doing things, we've got some more coming up in the future, maybe, if the Amigurumi Patch Master can get them designed, my husband. And I've actually had some other YouTube content creators reach out to me about other patches, which I am super excited. So it's not just the Yarny sisters anymore, it is other content creators. So I do ask that, oh wait a minute, let's finish this part first. Okay, so in order to earn that patch, you have to make one of the things that I make or provide. I provide free links to different things. So either the wooble that I make or the free pattern that I provide. And then the same with Missi, one of her woobles or one of her free patterns, and Patricia, one of her woobles or one of the free patterns she provides. So that is how you earn the Amigurumi Master Patch. So now back to what I was going to say. If you are a content creator and you would like us to create what did I just say? If you are a content creator, I don't know if that's what I said the first time, but there we go. If you are a content creator and you would like us to create patches for you, just reach out and send me an email. The thing with the patches is you have to remember they're about, yay big. Usually we try to make them no bigger than 3 inches. 2, 2.5, 3, that's about the max. We do we can't really, physically, we can't put a whole lot of detail into it, so it has to be a fairly straightforward without a whole lot of, we can do big shapes. You've seen what we can do. We did a turkey, but the turkey didn't have a whole lot of detail. We've done like a jack-o'-lantern. We can do words. We can do hearts, balloons, basic everyday objects. My husband's even done a crochet hook, a ball of yarn. They haven't gone on a patch, but I'm thinking we probably could. Now, the ball of yarn may not have a whole lot of detail on it. It may just be a little circle with a little tail coming off it, or, and crochet hooks. You may not be able to see the little crook in the crochet hook real well. But the idea is, that it's just a basic shape. And so, we're happy to make those for y'all. Just reach out to us. So, not a paid advertisement, I'm just throwing that out there, just because it has been brought up. And so, I feel like I forgot to say something. Oh, back up to the beginning, to the intro. We're exploring all these different like kits. That's another reason why we're doing this. Just because there's more out there than just Woobles. There's Michael's and Hobby Lobby. There's even some at Walmart. There's some at Amazon, Five Below, the Dollar Tree that's not actually $1 anymore. It's $1.25 tree. And some of them are even more expensive than that. I think somebody said somewhere that there's like $5 kits at the Dollar, not a Dollar Tree anymore. So, yeah, we invite you. Anybody can make videos with this. Just, use the hashtag Wooblin Wednesday, and of course we you know, we're happy to see anything that anybody does. So you can always send us pictures of anything. I got some cute pictures back during the Giving Crafter, which I didn't get to share because I was off with my eye, and it was hard to make anything then. But yeah, just any kind of kit you can find that makes a cute little amigurumi. And you know what? I learned something new. Amigurumi. Oh, now I can't remember it. It's a Japanese word, and I think Amie means stuffed, and I don't know. Anyway, the other half means little doll or little toy. So anyway, that's where it comes from. I learned where the origin came from now. So now at this point I'm rambling. See, this doesn't help down here. I mean, I got the major parts, but I forgot some of it. So anyway, be on the lookout for another video from me on Saturday ish. I'm hoping I get it done by Saturday because I'm back in the land of slow upload. So we got another, Missy and I have another adventure coming up. Saturday will be the intro video. And thinking, anything else? No. And when you see Saturday's video, you're going to see me wearing the same shirt because I'm going to film it right after this one. So, whatever day you're watching this, I hope it's wooble-tastic and you have a wooblicious, I don't know. Anyway, rest of your day. And I will see you in a few minutes, but it'll be a few days for you on the next one.